Hello and welcome back to another video. Welcome back. I've been away for like almost 2 weeks, and let me tell you the reason for that. The reason is, uh, life hasn't been the best lately, and basically it. So let's move on to something else. So there is a game called Arc Raiders that has been spinning the block on YouTube everywhere. It's like a unique game where you go in, get loot, avoid robots, avoid other players, and all that good stuff. And it was available for free for like 3 days, and I played some of it. I couldn't play a lot because life, and I kind of liked it, and I want to buy it, but like I said, life is not allowing me to do a lot of shit these days. Holy shit. Anyways, so I drew some arcs, the robots in the game are called arcs, which is like kind of a cool name. And since I like the game, I said might as well have the comeback video as me drawing these. I drew these while chilling with some fellow artists that let's just say they were not drawing the best of things. Okay, they were not drawing very wholesome things. What else? Yeah, there. I used my typical silhouette, my silhouette process. I dark shapes to emphasize the shape and form and proportions and blah 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 blah. If you're an artist, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not an artist, what are you doing, bro? Like, art is the essence of humans. As a human, you gotta invest into art, like not for monetary gain, but for hobby. Like, having art as a hobby is like having a very very powerful tool to express yourself with. And you having this privilege of, it's not really a privilege, it's like a basic necessity. You know what, bro? Being able to draw is not a human privilege. Being able to draw, is like a human right, not a privilege. If you cannot, if you live in an area where you can't express yourself in a certain type of art, like music, drawing, anything that is considered as art, that you're being violated as we speak. Okay, if you can't express yourself in those various ways, you are being violated inside out. So let's go back to the topic at hand. I used the silhouette method. Basically, you, instead of using lines, I'm using hard shapes. I'm going balls deep. All right, and then once I finish the shapes, I start carving the colors in, carving the colors in, and then fine tuning it. I'm basically like feeling it up. Okay, pause. I'm basically like feeling what I'm making. Just, this is the rawest form of art. The reason why I do this is because when I try to draw lines and then color it and then render it and then yada yada yada, it felt very disconnected, very very disconnected. It felt like I had to go back to the layers, do this, do that, do this, do that, do that again, and the other thing. And this back and forth of editing the layers, just, it felt like I cannot be bothered with it. So to fix the problem of having to fix the proportions and whatnot in a back and forth motion, I just like naturally adapted into finding the truth that in truly the essence of what we see is just geometry and shapes. Okay, the lines you're drawing is just geometry and shapes. I'm so, my brain is so advanced that I have to see it in its rawest, truest form to be able to understand it. If I see it in lines, I'm gonna get confused. If I see the raw shape, if I'm making it in a raw shape, I can see what it could be. I can see endless potential of what it could be, and I can work off of that. This is where I thrive. Okay, this is where I thrive. I didn't listen to tutorials, word for word. Or, I didn't like, if something doesn't work for you, you don't gotta go in it. What the fuck did I just say? If something doesn't work for you, you don't gotta stick with it if it feels unnatural, because you're essentially torturing yourself artistically and autistically, because you're being autistic if you think having to go word for word, band for band, in a process of self expression. You're expressing yourself with somebody else method, which is like almost like cuckoldery, to be honest. Like, art is a self expression. Okay, let's focus on the self part. You expressing yourself with somebody else method. It's like sleeping with your wife with somebody else D, which is covering a lot of territory, such as being kind of sus, first of all. He's just sus overall. So expressing yourself artistically using somebody else method, like, not in a way that would help you, but in a way that you're just copying it. Let's just say that it's a bit sus, buddy. Are you like, do you have a soul? Are you a slave? Are you being targeted? Is there a gun to your head? Just do it the way you feel comfortable with. And the way I feel comfortable is using shapes. And sadly enough, nobody uses the lasso much. I don't know why, to be honest. I think I may know why, because it's not conventional. Only real enlightened artists can use the lasso like I do. The rawest form. It's like 3D, but not really. Even I couldn't get into 3D. The thing about 3D art is the software, the tools. The tools are so fucked up, bro. The tools are so fucked up. Like whoever designed tools for 3D does not want people to succeed in 3D. The 3D tools are basically a form of gatekeeping, which is, messed up. So yeah, arc raiders, arcs, robots. The thing about robots is, if you're drawing robots, you gotta the shape language you gotta adapt is hard surfaces and very sharp edges, or geometries. For example, squares, triangles, spheres. What else? Circles. For example, for the drones, like the propellers are circular. For the legs, they are like a mix of triangles and rectangles. And for the main body, it could be a circle, a sphere, a other rectangle with like rounded edges, rounded sides. It's just shapes. Yeah. Because the in arc raiders, the arcs are the cream and butter. I don't know if those two goes together, but the cream and butter of the game. Like you're fighting another player, and at the same time there's a goddamn drone ruining on the experience for you, which is very fun, because that is the ultimate experience of the game, is to be disrupted by other drones. And I've seen videos of people talking how it should be its own mode, and then people saying, yo, let it do its own thing. I believe that people are very, very, very retarded. Okay, let the team express their vision, let them cook because I don't know what's wrong with people, like trying to change the vision of developers. Like, they're trying to make something new, let them make something new. I don't know what's wrong with people trying to change something. You give criticism, like, listen, other people, if people can make a game, that has this much originality, that means these people are smart enough to know something without you telling them. Okay? You gotta get this through your head. Not everybody is as dumb as you. Okay? I'm targeting the dumb demographic here when I'm talking. Not everybody's as dumb as you. Not everybody waits for a streamer's opinion or another person's opinion or a famous person, celebrity opinion to know what they're gonna do next. Some people just know what they want to do. You know, when I say some, I mean like a very huge minority of people, such as myself, of course. You know what I mean? Like, look at the way I draw. Have you seen anybody draw like that? Nobody taught me how to draw like this. I had to figure that shit by myself. Well, not really. I just look at the way people draw and just take the best elements, which is in itself a form of intelligence, or a sign of intelligence that I don't need somebody else's opinion to, or a decision that is not my own to be able to figure out what I want to do. So yeah, the game is you know, it's fun. I played some of it. It's fun. I would like to play more of it, but I have a bad case of financial ruin. It has something to do with tigers. Hold on, let me adjust myself. Hello, people. I've been thinking about streaming lately, and you know, streaming. What does a person stream when they're drawing? Probably stream themselves drawing things, like recommended things. Not sure, but watch out for that. And also don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're this far into the video, like, you gotta like and subscribe. Like, I can't let you get away. Can't let you get out of the video without liking and subscribing. Like, that would be a form of heresy. Like, you know, it would be illegal of me to let you do that. Like, you going out without liking. Okay, I'm not gonna drag this out. What the fuck does a person have to talk about? Let me check my phone real quick. Let me check my phone. Hold on, let me go to the notes app. What do they have here? This bitch loading slow, not gonna lie. Let's see here. What? Chinese and the technology they developed to kill roaches. Yo, what did I write? What is this? Retarded topic 01. Ah, humbling. Okay, bro, I'm not looking at my phone anymore. The freaky shit I've been writing at 3 AM is a bit too freaky. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, this is me signing off. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye. Oh, yo, I like the silhouette actually.
So
I
you're a
see
pro.
Raisa, by the way.
I see a little silhouette of a mask.
Bro, shut the fuck up. It reminds me Kaisa.
Yeah.
Kaisa pornography.
Oh yeah, I should watch it before I sleep. Yeah, nice. Bro, it's funny because like,
It's not
so
funny.
much-
What if I
yeah,
actually do it?
yeah.
Like it's
That's
funny.
the,
It's
that's the
funny to
point, bro.
think about, but like when you think
Yeah,
about it, you kind of want to do it, and then it becomes not funny. It becomes straight up gay.
yeah, because like you can't do it, so it's funny, bro.
Like, okay, Birken, what if I look? Okay, you're now 30. You're not talking like with a girl, you know, with your wife, and then you remember you and your homies slapping each other's balls with your dicks. Like, how are you gonna live with that effect in your life?